Hello, hello, hello. So, officers, am I audible? तो वेरी गुड इवनिंग एंड अ वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल द ब्यूटीफुल स्टूडेंट्स। आप सभी खूबसूरत लोगों का स्वागत है चैनल पर जिसका नाम है ऑलिव बोर्ड। सो आई एम रोशन प्रताप सिंह ऑल द वे फ्रॉम देहरादून. So we'll start a DI lecture today. So we'll take three different DI, three mixed DI. So this DI is very important and it's based on previous year exam. फाइन. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं हम आज के लेक्चर को. इससे पहले हमने कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के लेक्चर देखे हैं, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस देख लिया हमने, टाइम एंड वर्क देख लिया है. ठीक है, तो प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस और टाइम एंड वर्क और परसेंटेज हमने देख लिया, तो उसी पे बेस्ड आज के ये तीन डीआई होने वाले हैं. ठीक है, इज इट क्लियर? सो एम आई ऑडिबल एवरीवन? गुड इवनिंग, वेरी गुड इवनिंग. So shall we start? So there are three DIs. So first DI is of based on time and work, है ना? First DI is based on time and work. Other than this, we are having DI which is based on percentage. So this is percentage oriented DI. And the third DI which is in based on tabular graph. Even this is based on line graph. So this is based on average. So we have three DI today. So we'll be heading towards this second DI first. So first DI is very important. This DI is based on time and work. So we will be seeing this DI also. But before this, we are just heading towards the second DI. Okay, so this is the DI. This is the instruction. Thus follow the instruction what is being given over here. Instruction देख लीजिए क्या लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पर. क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है? देर आर 5 डिफरेंट स्कूल्स. 5 स्कूल्स हैं और मेरे पास इसमें स्टूडेंट्स है. देर आर डिफरेंट स्टूडेंट्स इन दिस 5 स्कूल्स. ठीक है, 5 स्कूल्स है. परसेंटेज ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन वेरियस गेम्स. तो इनमें से जो टोटल स्टूडेंट्स है उसमें से 25% वॉलीबॉल खेल रहे हैं, 30% क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं. तो बाकियों का मुझे नहीं पता कि बाकी क्या कौन से गेम खेल रहे हैं. क्लियर? तो अगर मैं आपसे ये बोलूं कि हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर प्लेइंग वॉलीबॉल, वॉलीबॉल कितने खेल रहे हैं स्कूल ए में, तो 25% इज 1/4. तो 1/4 ऑफ 560 दैट इज 140 विल बी द आंसर. ठीक है, तो वैसे ही अगर मैं बोलूं कि स्कूल डी में कितने परसेंट क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, हाउ मेनी परसेंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आर प्लेइंग क्रिकेट, सो 20% ऑफ 720. सो 20% ऑफ 720 विल बी 144, है ना. सो बेस्ड ऑन दिस डीआई वी आर हैविंग 5 क्वेश्चंस. और डीआई ये हर एग्जाम्स के लिए बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. चाहे किसी भी कॉम्पिटेटिव एग्जाम्स की तैयारी करो, हर एक एग्जाम में क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. ठीक है, अगर यू आर टेकिंग योर एंटायर बैंकिंग सेक्टर, है ना, वेदर यू आर ऑप्टिंग फॉर रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज और ऑप्टिंग फॉर आईबीपीएस, आरआरबी और एलआईसी, एनी पार्ट ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन, तो आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है डीआई. ठीक है, स्टार्ट करते हैं. दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस डीआई. No, this session will be in dual language, so I will try to speak only in English. But there are certain students who do not understand too much of English. For them, this session will be in Hindi also. Fine, Stravani? So you won't be finding any language barrier. That's for sure. Trust me, you won't be finding any language barrier. I know both the languages, so you won't be having any issues. Clear? So give the answers. Comment your answers. Okay, what is the difference between the total number of students participated in volleyball from school A and D and the total number of students participated in from school B and C? Okay, so हमें कौन से स्कूल की बात करें? The schools are schools A and D. Finds total number of students who are participating volleyball from school A and D. Okay, school A out of 560 students, 560 student in volleyball 25% of them are there. Fine. So from school A and D, so I'm concerned about A and D. So 560 times of, from school A we have 25%. 25% is nothing but 1 by 4. And what about school D? From school D we have 720 students, and 720 times of what is 40%? 40% is 2 by 5. Fine. So this is school A and D together. So 1 by 4 is what? 140. And what is 2 by 5 of it? 40% is what? 10% is 72. 72 times of 2 is 144. 288. So we have 288 over here. So this is the entire students participating in volleyball from A and D. And what about the other two schools? That is B and C. Which sports? The same sports. So B and C. B and C. See, from school B we have 640 students. Out of 640 students, how many of these students are playing volleyball? That is 20%. 20% of this value will be 1 by 5 of it. 10% is 64. 20% will be 128. 128. And what about the other value? School C. School C is 800. So out of 800, how much of them are playing volleyball? That is 35%. How to calculate 35%? See, from percentage I am eliminating the double zeros. From percentage I am eliminating the double zeros. So 8 into 30 is what? 240, and half of 8 is what? 4. So that is 234. Again, 8 into 30. 8 into 30 is 240. And what is 8 times of 5? That is 40. 8 times of 5 is 40. So we are here to calculate 35% of something. Or else what you can do is, after eliminating the double zeros, make it half and make it double. If you are making it half, this will become 4 and this becomes 70. Any method you can use, right? Or else 8 into 30 is 240 and 8 into 5 is 40. So that is 240 and 40, that is 280. And here also 280. So this is 280. So difference of this value is there, needed. Got the answer? So यहाँ 288. Air Force, this is not okay. I have by mistake I have sent in the Air Force group. तो अमित, सॉरी, यू नीड नॉट हैव टू लुक दिस सेशन, है ना? आप लोग का ये लिए इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है. है ना? तो दिस इज 428. तो यू जस्ट डोंट वॉट दिस, है ना? सबके लिए दिस इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. दिस इज ओनली फॉर बैंकिंग एस्पिरेंट, है ना? बाय मिस्टेक आई हैव सेंड इट इन योर ग्रुप. सो यू हैड, तो आपको ये सेशन देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. ओके अमित, एंड व्हाट अबाउट दिस? Acha, in here we have cricket now. Here we have cricket in school B and C. School B and C is cricket. Okay, school B is 640. 640 times of what is cricket over here? So cricket over here is 35%. 35%. And school C is 800. So what about 800? Cricket is what? Cricket is 25%. Clear? So 35% clear. Check it out, है ना? Check it out, है ना? So what is 35% of this value? Make it half and make it double, or else do one thing. 35% is what? 64. This is from percentage. You are eliminating this value. 0 will be eliminated. Make it half. This will be more convenient. So make it half. This will become 32 into 70. 32 into 70, that is 224. है ना? 224. And what about this? 25% is what? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of this. है ना? You know, no talking, है ना? Give your answer. Nobody is getting the answer, or what? What is 25%? 25% is 1/4 of it, है ना? If 1/4 is 200, and what about this? This is 224. Add all this value. This is what? 524. 524 over here, and we have 420, 424 over here, and 428 over here. So the difference is what? 424 and 428 is what? Having a difference of 4. So by mistake I have sent it in the other group, the link. You have got the answer 8. No, the answer will be 4. The answer has to be 4. Check it out again. Here the entire value is 100 is 428. Here the entire value what we are getting is 424. So the difference of 424 and 428 will be 4. Check it out, bacha. Check it, Savani. Fine. So 224 and 200 is 424 and 428. The difference is 4. Next question. Find the total number of students participated in other games from all the schools. Find the total number of students participated in other games from all the schools. See, from all these schools, we have to find out the total number of students which have participated from other sports. See, 25% and 30% is 55%. That means 45% is being left out. Playing other games. 25 and 30 is 55. Other will be 45%. This is 20 and 35. That is 55. Others will be 45%. 35 and 25 is what? 60. That means others will be 40%. 40 and 20 is 60. That means other will be 40% again. And 30 and 30 is 60. Others will be 40%. So others playing other games will be this much percentage. So this much percentage of this value is to be calculated. See, look out the digit sum and the unit place. So here this question can be eliminated via unit place and digit sum. It should be 428, Shravani. It should not be 432. It should not be 432. It should be 428. And a unit place has to be 8. This is 1/4. 1/4 is 140. And this is 40% is 144 times of 2. That is 288. So check it this. Your answer should be 428 over here. Now, what about this? See, 560. And what about the percentage of students playing other games? So other games playing is 45%. 45% plus of 640 times of other will be 45%. Plus of again we have 800 times of other games is 40%. Plus of 720. 720 times of what is the percentage value? So other playing is 40%. And plus of 600 times of 40%. Fine, we need to calculate this. But this calculation wala part, we should not be doing it orally. You know? We should not be doing it like solving all the questions and thinking about the answer. Better go via unit place and go via digit sum. Can anybody get this answer? See, let me check out the unit place and the digit sum via digit sum and unit place. What has to be the unit place over here? What has to be the digit sum? 45 is the multiple of 9. So multiple of 9 will have a digit sum of 0. So entirely here also 0. What about the digit sum over here? So 8 into 4 is 32. 32 is having a digit sum of 5. Fine. This is 72, a multiple of 9. This is 0. 6 into 4 is 24. 6 into 4 is 24. 24 is having a digit sum of 6. Fine. So this is 5 plus of 6, that is 11. 11 means 2. So the answer should be having a digital sum of 2. So the answer should be having a digital sum of 2. So check it out. 6 plus 3 is 9. That is this sum of 6. So this won't be the answer. I am searching for 2. 6 and 3 is 9, eliminated. So this is 5. So this won't be the answer, eliminated. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 is having a digit sum of 2. So this can be the answer. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. So this is 1. So this is not the answer. 4, 4, 8 plus 1 is 9. So this is 2. So the answer will be either A or it will be C. The answer will be either A or C. By proving the digital sum, at least I have eliminated the 3 options. Now it's time to get into A and C. So I am stuck into A and C. Check out the unit place. What should be the unit place? C. From the percentage value, zeros will be eliminated. And from the percentage value, zeros will be eliminated. And this is what? 4 into 2, 8. So this 8 will be left over. So the unit place should be having 8 at the unit place. So only this option is having 8 as the unit place, so the answer is C. Again, if you are multiplying this, you will be getting zeros at the unit place. Here also you will be getting zeros. Here also you are getting zeros. Here also you are getting zeros. But the moment I am multiplying this 0 0 from percentage, it will be eliminated, and 4 into 2 is what? 8. So the answer should be having 8 as the unit place. So by not doing the calculation part, by using two methods, that is unit place and digital sum, I have eliminated all the other options. So the answer will be 1388. So 1388 will be the answer, or else you have to solve the entire thing. Whenever such a data is present, the larger data always go via digital sum or unit place. Whenever larger data, or else skip that part and attend another question, which don't waste 1 or 1.5 minute in this. Go via digital sum, unit place, or else skip that part. Fine. So we have eliminated the options now. Now, third question. Solve it. This is easy. This is way more easy. If a total student school F is 20% more than the total number of students participated in cricket from schools E and C together, then find the total number of students of school F. So we are here to calculate the total number of students in school F, and school F is based on the number of players playing cricket in school E and C together. Now, if a total students in school F is 20% more than the total number of students participated in school from E and C. So E and school C, what is the total number of player playing cricket? School E, there are 600 students, and out of the 600 students, the percentage of students who are playing cricket is 30%. From this percent, 00 will be eliminated, so this is 180. And what about school C? School C, we are having 800 students, and out of this, 25% are playing cricket. 25% is 1/4, that is 200. That means 380 students in total. Fine. So the answer should be multiple of 19. The answer has to be multiple of 19, and 20% more, that means 20% is 6 by 5. So the answer has to be multiple of 6 as well. That means 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. So this is multiple of 3. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Even this is a multiple of 3. So 4, 4, 8 plus 2, 10. This is not the answer. 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 14. 14 is not the multiple of 3. So answer, so we have eliminated two of the options. So always be vulnerable. Always took an opportunity of eliminating the options, so that there are 380 in total, and the total number of students you will be getting is 20% more, that is 120%. So if you are putting this, so 8 into 2 is what? 16. 16 will be having a unit place of 6, so definitely 456 will be the answer. By checking out the digital sum and unit place, you will be always be eliminating the options in DI or caselets. Fine. Or any arithmetic topic. Fine. What I have done, so we are having 380. If you're not having the ability, if you're not having the practice of eliminating the options via digit sum, in the exam hall also you will be pushing yourself towards solving the question, and this is a bad habit. What if here it's 380 3805 times of 120%, so this can be calculative, hai na? So always have an opportunity, take an opportunity. So I'm not saying that entirely you should be dependent upon digital sum. Digit sum, multiple and unit place all together make a strong generic value, hai na? And other than that, if you're not having that, then you will go for what? Calculation wala part. So the answer will be 456. Getting this? 456 will be the answer. Next question. No talking, bacha. No talking. Please don't talk. Solve it. Let's see who's solving it. Okay. What is the difference between total number of students participated in volleyball and the total number of students who are participated in cricket? So difference between the volleyball students and the cricket students. So all the values are needed, and we have already solved some of the values. Some of the values we have already solved it. Clear? So this was what 140. 20% is what 128. 35% of this will be that is 280. Sorry, this was 30%, 240 and 280. Yeah, 280 will be 280. And what is 40% of this is 288. 40% of 720 will be 288, and 30% will be 180. Fine. And what about this 30% over here? What is 30%? So this from percentage, double zero will get eliminated. This is 56 times of 3. So 150 and 18, 168. Isn't it? Is it clear? This is 168. This is 35%. That is 30% and 5%. This will be 224. And 35% of 640 is 224. Then we comes over here. 25%. 25% is 1/4. So 1/4 of 800 will be what? 1/4 of 800 will be 200. We have 20% of 720. 20% is what? 20% of 720 will be 140. 144. And the last is 30%. 30% of 600 will be 180. So this is what all the students playing volleyball, and this is all the students playing cricket. So difference is needed. How to calculate the difference? Difference of this value, this 180 and 180 will be eliminated. Clear? From this 140 will be eliminated, and 28 will be left over here. Clear? This 200 will be eliminated, and 40 will be left over here. Clear? What about 144? This is 144 into 2. So 144 and 144. So 144 will be left over here. Fine. Then what we have? 28. See, 28 and 128, 100 will be left over here. See, this 100 and this 100 I am eliminating. So this is 100 and 144 is what? 100, that is 244. From 244, if I am eliminating to 24, this will be 20, this will be 24 will be left over. This is 100 and 144 is 244. 244 minus 24, that is 20. So 20 will be left over here. So 20 and we have 40. So 60. So what was wrong? Something was wrong, I guess. Let me put this file again. Just a second. Everything is fine. 140, 560, 25% is 140. Then we have 180, 128. Then we have 280. Okay, fine. We have 288 and 180. Everything is fine. And what about here? 168. Okay, this is 640. That percent, that is 224. Okay. Then we have this is 25% of 800 is 200. Then we have 20% of 720 is 144. 144 is fine. And this is we have 180. Okay. So everything is fine. So this difference is needed. From this will be eliminated. From 280, I am eliminating this 200. 80 will be left out over here. From 140, I am eliminating this 28 will be left over here. From 28, I am eliminating this 128. 100 will be left over here. From 100, I am eliminating this 44 will be left over here. From 224, if I am eliminating 288, 224 and 288, this will be 64 will be left over here. 44 and 64, that means 24 will be left over here, 20 will be left over here. So this is 80 and 20, that means 100 should be the answer. So the difference will be 100, है ना, difference has to be 100. 100D will be the answer. Everyone getting this? Comment whether you are getting or not. Fine, very good. Navin Roy, behave yourself. This is how you behave with girls. Huh? What kind of, this is what you do at your home also, है ना? Have some decency, brother, है ना? These are those students which don't have guts to face the entire world, है ना? These are those kind of students like Navin Roy. They are coming here and all. What if your sister is getting such a comment? Hmm? अगर हिंदी में तुम हो तो तुम्हें हिंदी में समझा दो, तुमसे कुछ नहीं होने का भाई, है ना? ऐसा अभद्र विश्वास कर रहे हो क्या? पिताजी यही सिखा रहे हैं तुमको घर पे? दिस इज व्हाट बीइंग टॉट एट योर होम, है ना? मुझे लग रहा है ऐसे सिखा रहे हैं आपको. In which school has maximum students participated in other games? Other games. Fine. So here, see here, 25 and 30, 55% are playing this game. So 45% other game. This is what? This is 35 and 20. This is 55%. So 45% over here. And what about here? This is 60%. That means 40% are playing other games. 60, that means 40% are playing other games, and 40% of other games. Question says, in which school the maximum students are playing other games? Okay. So definitely this won't be the answer, because 45% of 560 is less as compared to 640. So 45% of 640 and 40% of 800, and this, see, even this is eliminated. Even this is eliminated. So we have two options, because 40% of 800 is more as compared to 40% of 720 and all. So we are stuck between 45% of 640 and 40% of 800. Definitely 40% of 800 is more, है ना? So in school C, the maximum number of students are playing, है ना? So maximum number of students are playing in school C. In school C, maximum number of students are playing the other games. Sorry Shravani, from my behalf, है ना, but there are certain ill-treated persons who are always present, है ना? So never mind, है ना? They are just talking. They won't be doing anything, है ना? If somebody is commenting on a girl and all that, you should not be minding it, right? Rather, if he is coming in front of you, then slap it right directly, or else never mind. Don't flush your brain like this, है ना? Keep aside, don't bother it, because that impact will be there in your entire day, fine, if you're thinking about it, and leave that, and leave that. And always the best method of avoiding things is to be silent. Just keep them. You just don't know that person who is Naveen Roy. Maybe he's a fake account person, na? So never make your preparation go hamper because of hindrance because of this ill-treated people, right? So this is the next DI, which is based on average. Look at this. The line graph shows quantity of 6 different fruits. So these are 6 different fruits, namely apple, guava, banana, orange, cherry, and mango. These are the quantities. The blue color represented is the quantity. So we have quantity over here. This is 750 kg, 550, 700 and all. And these are the quantities. And these are the prices of the entire. So these are the prices per kg. Fine. So the very first question is, what is the average price per kg of apple and guava sold? Average price of apple and guava. Fine. What should be the average price of apple and guava? Okay. So apple. Which is apple? This is apple. So how much apple is being sold? 750 kg. So the total number of apple being sold is 750 kg. 750 times of total apple sold is 750 and the average price was 25 per kg. So this is the entire price. And what about guava? Guava you have sold 550 kg. And what about the price of guava? That is 45 per kg. Fine. So this is the total cost. What should be the average cost divided by total number of article, that is 750 and 550. This zero, entire zero will get eliminated. This is multiple of 5, that is 5 times of 15. This is 5 times of 11. This is 5 times of 11 and this is 5 times of 5. Clear? We do have the multiple now? No. No multiple is being attached over here. All the options are in decimal. Okay, let me check it out. This is 75 into 5. That is 75 into 2 is 150. 150 and 150 is 300 and 375 is 375. Fine, so this is 375 plus of 45 into 11 is what? 45 into 11 is 450 plus 45, that is 495. Upon we have 15 plus 11. 15 plus 11 is nothing but 26. So this can be calculated. What you can do is you can make it 25 है for the sake of calculation, then you can check the answer, but we have none of this also. So what I'm doing is I'm adding this, give this 5 over here, this will become 500. 500 plus 300 is 870. So this is 870. Again I'm giving 500 over here. If I'm putting 500 over here, this will become 500. 500 plus 300 is 870 divided by what? 26. So if I'm this is 870 by 26. This is 26 times of 3. 26 times of 3. Then that is 26 times of 4. So almost 3/4. So that is almost equivalent to 34%. 34. That is 33.46. So you can just go for 33.46. So 33.46 will be your answer. Your answer will be 33.46. Is it clear? है ना? This is 870 by 26. So this is 26 times of 3. Then we have carry forward. So this is 26 times of 100. 4 times is 26 times of 400 will be going towards 100. So this is 34%, 34 rupees approx. That is 33.46. Clear? Next question. Yeah, 33.4 मतलब 33.46. Out of total quantity of banana sold, this is banana, this is 30 rupees per kg and banana is 700 kg. Out of total quantity of banana sold, half the quantity is sold at the given rate while half the quantity is sold at 20% more than the original price. What is the total cost of the entire quantity of banana sold? Okay, so this is 700 kg. So this 700 kg, half of it, that is 350 kg, was being sold at the same rate, that is 30 per kg, plus the remaining 350 kg was sold at not at 30 but at 20% more value, that is 6 by 5 times, that is 20% means 6 rupees more, that is 36. So this is nothing but 36. So check out the digital sum. All the options are having the different digit sum. We'll go for digit sum and the unit place also, or else you can do this calculation, is easy, not so tough also, and you can do this calculation wala part. See, this is 00. So this is 10,500. And what is 350 into 36? 350 times of 36. Make it half and make it double, है ना? Or else directly go for 36 into 35. If 36 is written 36 times, that is 36 squares, isn't it? But this is 36 into 350. So what can be done? Sir, this 36 So if I am doubling this value, this will become what, 700, and this will become 18. And half of this, half of 36 is 18, and half of double of 350 will be 700. So this is 18 times of 700. So 18 times of 700 is what? If you don't know the table of 18 also, then also you can do. So this is 70 and 56, 126. So this is 126 double zero. Double zero comes over 6511. So 100. So we will be having 100 over here. Eliminate the options. So this is 2 and this is 2. So 221. 231 over. So this is 231. Sorry. Carrier is 1. So 23100 is the answer. Option number D. Clear? Yeah. 23100. Next question. If cherry is sold at 10% discount, which is cherry? This is cherry. This is 80 rupees per kg. And we have 300 kg of cherry over here. If cherry is sold at 10% discount, then the quantity sold gets doubled. Okay. What will be the cost of the total quantity of cherry sold? Okay. So if the shopkeeper is allowing a discount, then the quantity becomes double. So what is the total cost of the quantity? Fine. Solve it. The moment he is giving a discount, the quantity is getting double. So what is the total value of the quantity? Fine. See, what was the cost of cherry? The cost of cherry was 80 rupees. But he was being given a discount of 10%. 10% means the discount of 1 on 10. That means it is being sold at 9 rupees. 10% discount means 1 by 10 of discount. That is, it is being sold at 90%. So this is the cost of cherry now. That is 72 rupees. And the quantity gets doubled. That means now he is selling double the quantity. So that means he is selling 600 kgs now. Clear? So this is eliminated. This is 72 times of 600. So 43200. 43200. That means option number C for Chaminda Vas is your answer. Clear? Comment whether clear or not. Is it clear, bacha? Question says there are the cost of cherry is 80 rupees per kg and there are 300 kg of cherry. If the shopkeeper is allowing a discount of 10%, that means the cherry of 80 rupees being sold at 90% now. That is 9 by 10. Now what you can just see, this the entire lot of cherry now is double he is selling. So he is selling what? Now he is selling what? 600 kg now. So what is the total cost? So 600 times of 72, that is 43200. Clear? Very good, bacha. Very good. If the selling quantities of orange and mango are interchanged. Okay, selling quantity of orange and mango are interchanged. Where is orange? This is orange. That is 450 kg. And where is mango? We have mango over here. This is 200 kg. Fine. If the selling quantities of orange and mango, so this 450 kg has now become what? 200 kg. And this 200 kg has now become what? 450 kg. Fine. The selling quantity has interchanged. Orange was sold 450 kg, but now mango is being sold 450 kg now. So what is the ratio of the total cost of the quantities? Okay. So this is the ratio to that of what? Orange to that of mango. We need to find out the ratio of orange to that of the ratio of mango. Now look at the orange now. So orange, the total quantity sold is 200 kg. And what was the price of orange? So orange was having 50 rupees per kg. Ratio of mango, how much mango is being sold? That is 450 kg. Though the quantity was 200, but the things got interchanged now. And the mango is 70. See, 7 is a prime number. We don't have prime number over here. So that means the second half has to be multiple of 7. And 9 also, because we have 9 over here. So 7 and 9. So this is not the answer. This is not the answer. This is not the answer. This will be the answer. Because only this option is having the multiple of 7 and 9. 7 is there over here. We don't have any multiple of 7. So this prime number will be reflected will get reflected in the option now. And 45 is multiple of 9. We don't have multiple of 9 also. So definitely after eliminating, you will be getting 20 ratio 63. See, none of this is always a calculative risk. You can just calculate this. But there are two satisfaction over here. Na? Even the multiple of 7 was produced, even the multiple of 9. And look at this over here. This has to be multiple of 4. The first option has to be multiple of 4 because 4 will be left out. Yeah, this 20 is multiple of 4. Fine. So there are 3 cases now. So I have taken the multiple of 7 also, 9 also, and 4 also. Fine. So this particular options has obeyed all the multiples method. Fine. So this multiple method along with digit sum and unit place is important. So the ratio will be 20 ratio 63. Is it clear? Comment बच्चा, is it clear? Clear ना? Very good. बहुत अच्छे. Very good. If the quantity of guava sold is increased by 300%, what is guava? So guava 45 rupees per kg is the price, and the total quantity is 550 kg. See, so I am concerned about guava now. The shopkeeper was initially selling 550 kg. Now it has increased by 300%. It's not increased to. Increased to means it has become 300%. Increased by 300% means the value which was 100% now become 400%. So this is the amount of quantity of guava I am selling. Fine. And what about the discount? And the price per kg reduced by 20% means a rebate of 20% is being given. 45 was the price. A discount of 20% was given. That means it is being sold at 80%. 80% is 4 by 5. So this will be your answer. So answer is having 55. That means a multiple of 11. Divisibility of rule of 11. Divisibility rule of 9 is there. And check out the options which are having a digital rule of 9. So to find out the divisibility rule of 9, that is easier. Sum of number has to be multiple of 9. This is 7 and 2 9. So this is 8. This won't be the answer because I am searching for the divisibility rule of 9. According to Vedic maths, any number when multiplied by 9 should be having a divisibility rule, obeying a divisibility rule of 9, or should be having a digital sum of 9. What about this? This is 7 and 6 is 13 plus 2 is 15. This won't be the answer. 7 to 9 eliminated. Won't be the answer. So this is 9. 7 to 9. So this is multiple of 9. So this can be the answer. But we have none of this also. Let me verify whether the option is having multiple of 11 or not. If he is obeying the rule of 11, that means he is surpassing 2 criteria. So definitely he will be the answer. So divisibility rule of 11 is 7 and 2 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. So this particular number is multiple of 9, 11 as well. So option number D. So on solving this, we will be getting 792. 00. Even you can check the unit place also. Even you can go via unit place also. Is it clear? Are you getting this answer? The option will be D. See, I'm not solving any of. If I'm having the habit of solving, that means in exam hall also I'm solving it. So in exam hall, you should be looking for multiple method, digital sum method, unit place method, elimination method, approximation method and all. Or you should always be eliminating the options. Is it clear? Very good. So this was 2DI, and the last DI is this. This is based on time and work. This particular DI is based on time and work. Read this. So this particular question is based on time and work. Fine, look at this. Study the given bar graph and the pie chart carefully. So this is the bar graph. This is representing number of days they worked. So there are 5% A, B, C, D, E. They are working for this number of days. And what about this? This should be 100%. Percentage of work done by them to complete the project. Okay, so they are doing different percentages. What about this? This is A, is performing 20% of the work. This is B, who is performing 10% of the work. This is C, who is performing 25% of the work. This is D, who is performing 30%, and E is performing 15%, isn't it? See, if somebody is doing half of the work in 10 days, that means the entire work will be done by him in 20 days, or else you can just reciprocate it, that is 20 days. If somebody is doing 1/3 of the work in 4 days, let's say 4 days, so entire work he will be doing in, reciprocate this, that is 12 days. If somebody is doing 2/3 of the work in 18 days, so if he is allowed to complete the work, he will be completing the entire work, reciprocate this, that is 27 days. Again, if somebody is doing 4/5 of the work, that is 80% of the work in, let's say, 24 days, in how many days will he be completing the entire work? So reciprocate it, or I'll eliminate his. This is 4 times of 6, and 6 into 5, 30. How? This 4 by 5 will come over here and it will become 5 by 4. So this is 30. So directly we will be doing it. Now if 3 by 5th, that is 60% of the work, is completed in 18 days, so in how many days the whole work will be completed? Eliminate this. This is 6 times 6 into 5, that is 30 days. Clear? So we will be using this only. Now what about A? What about A? This is A. A has done 20%. What is 20%? 1 by 5. A has done 1 by 5 of the work in 8 days. If 1/5 of the work is being done in 8 days, that means he is doing the entire work in 40 days. Clear? A has completed 20%. 20% is 1 by 5. 1/5 of the work he has completed in 8 days. That means entire work he will be doing in 40 days. Now what about B? B is doing what? B is doing 10%. 10% is 1 by 10. 10% of the work in 3 days. So 100% will be in 30 days. So this is the total tenure. Total work will be completed in 30 days. What about C? C is doing 25%. 25% is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of the work he has completed in 6 days. That means he or she can be doing the entire work in 24 days. What about D? D is completing 30%. 30% is 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 of the work he is completed in 15 days. 3 times of 5, that means he is liable enough of completing the whole work in 50 days. 30% is 3 by 10. 3 by 10 of the work in 15 days. So 3 times of 5, 5 times of 10 is 50 days. What about E? E is also completing 15%. 15% is 3 by 20. So 3 by 20 of the work is being completed in 6 days. So this is 3 times of 2. So he is completing the entire work in 40 days. So we have just noticed that each and everyone is taking different time in completing the whole work. What is the efficiency? Who is having the maximum efficiency? The one who is taking the less unit of time. So among all those members, C is having the more efficiency because this is the total time taken to complete the 100% of the work. Now there are two things. Even you can consider the total work. You can consider the total work, or you can consider the total work as percentage, 100%. And both can be done. Consider the total work as a multiple of all this number, one of the method, or else what you can do is you can consider the total work as 100%. Fine. Now what happens? G who can complete the whole work in 30 days. So G can complete the whole work in 30 days, replaced A and did his part of work. Okay. What was the part of work G was doing? So A was doing 20% of the work. Now G can complete the entire work in 30 days. 100% of the work in 30 days. But he has completed what? Only A's part of work. That means 20% of the work. So he will be doing what? 20% of the work in how many days? So 20% of the work will be performed by him in how many days? 100% of the work he was completed in 30 days. G was completing 100% of the work in 30 days. So 20% of the work will be completed by him in what? 100 by 5. So this is 30 by 5, that is 6 days. So he will complete that 20% of the work in 6 days. Again, G can complete the entire work in 30 days. Now he is replacing A and he is doing A's part of work. A was doing 20% of the work. So that means even G is doing 20% of the work. If 100% of the work he is completing in 30 days, so 20% of the work will be done in 6 days. This is 20 times of 5, this is 6 times of 5. Again. Now he left and B also worked for same number of days as G. Okay. Now it was B who is coming. So B now came and he worked for 6 days now. Fine. See, 20% of the work was already over. This was the amount of work. If I'm considering the entire work as 100, 20% was over. And now B worked for 6 days. B can complete the entire work in 30 days. So in 6 days, even he will be completing 20% of the work because B and G are both same. G can complete the whole work in 30 days. B can also complete the whole work in 30 days. G worked for 6 days. Even he has worked for 6 days. G completed 20%. So that means B will also be completing 20%. Is it clear? Fine. We do have Shravani. Again. Then what happened? If remaining work was complete, what is the remaining work? That is 40% is being completed. That is remaining work is 60%. 60% is 3 by 5. If remaining work was completed by M, we don't have M over here, who can do complete work in 1/4 the time number of days taken by E to complete the work. So how much has E taken to complete the entire work? E has taken 40 days. What about M? M will be taking 1/4 the time, that is 10 days. That means in 10 days, he is able to complete 100% of the work. E can complete the 100% of the work in 40 days. We have a person named M. M is completing the work in 1/4 of the time taken by E. E was taking 40 days. Now M is taking what? 1/4 the time, that is 10 days. And if in 10 days he is completing 100%, what is the amount of days work left out? That is 60%. So 60% he will be completing in another 6 days. 100% of work in 10 days. So 10% of work in what? 1 day. So 60% of work in 6 days. So another 6 days will be left out. Who is this person? This is M. So what is the entire day? That is 18 days. Even you can consider total work as the multiple of all this value, or else you can complete the total work as 100%. So the total number of days taken by all of them is 18 days. So together they are taking 18 days to complete the whole work. I'm explaining it again. See, let's see. Question says G can complete the entire 100% of work in 30 days. Now, and G has worked A part of work. How much was A doing? 20%. If somebody can complete 100% of work in 30 days, so 20% of the work will be completed in 6 days. 30% of work in 30% of work in 100% of work in 30 days, 100% of work in 30 days. So A has completed 20%. So even G has completed 20% in how many days? This is 100 by 5 is 20. 30 by 5 is 6. So G has worked for 6 days. Now B also worked for 6 days. Question mentioned over here. Now B also worked for same number of days. So that means B is also working for 6 days. And look at this B and look at this G. Both are having the same efficiency and both are working for same number of days. So in 6 days, even he will be doing the 20% of the work. Now 20 and 20, 40% of work is being completed. That means 60% of the work is being remaining now. This 60% of the work is being completed by M. Who is M? We don't have M in the picture. So M is a person whose efficiency is 4 times that of E. Question is mentioned over here. M who can complete in 1/4 the number of days taken by E. So E is taking 40 days to complete the entire 100% of the work. That means M will be taking 1/4 of that. That is 10 days now. So in 10 days, M can complete 100% of the work. But what is the amount of work which is being left out? That is 60%. So if 100% of the work is being completed by M in 10 days, 60% of the work will be completed by M in 6 days. So we have 6 days now. So 6 times of 3, that is 18. So the entire days taken is 18. Clear now? Is it clear? So 18. And even you can consider the multiple also, multiple of all these values, even you can consider that also. And D was not in the picture, don't take D, because if you are taking D in the picture, this multiple will be way more far. Better you take multiple of all the values which is being assigned over here. P is 20% more efficient than B. Okay. We have B and we have C. What was B? B was 30, C was 24. B was completing the entire work in 30 days. This is important. And C in 24 days. Fine. So P is 20% more efficient than B and Q is 60% more efficient than C. They worked together for 5 days and left the work, after which the remaining work was completed by D in. What was D? D was having what? 50. So D was completing the entire work in 50 days. Now, so this is B and we have what? P. This is B and this is P. Now P is 20% more efficient than B. 20% more means this is the ratio of 5 and 6. If he is taking how many days? B is taking how many days? 30 days. 6 times. So he will be taking 36 days. Sorry. This is the ratio of time. The ratio of efficiency will be 6 and 5. 6 and 5. So both are working for both. See, B and P. The efficiency of P and Q, B and P are in the ratio of 5 and 6. Question says 20% more efficiency. P is 20% more efficient than B. 20% more means 1 by 5 more, that is 5 and 6. So this is the ratio of time. Now this 6 is representing 30. This is the tenure of B, that is 30. So this is 6 times of 5. This is 5 times of 5 will be 25. It means P will be completing the entire work in 25 days. So we have P who can complete the entire work in 25 days. Now Q is 60% more efficient than C. C and Q 60% is 3 by 5. If this is 5, this is 8. This is the ratio of efficiency. 60% is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 more efficient means if somebody is 5, I am 8. So the ratio of time will be 8 and 5. Now the time of C is known. C time is 24. This is 3 times. So even this will be 3 times. So 5 into 3, that is 15. So Q can complete the entire work in 15 days. And we have D who can complete the entire work in 50 days. Now take the LCM, that is 150. Let's say the 100% work is 150. We have 150 laddus. 150 laddus being eaten by P in 15 days. That means he is consuming 6 laddus a day. He is consuming 10 laddus a day and he is consuming 3 laddus a day. Now who is starting the work? They worked for 5 days. That means both this person are working for 5 days. In one day they are completing 6 plus 10, that is 16 unit of work. If one day, if they are consuming 16 laddu, in 5 days they will be consuming 80 laddus. What is being left out? That means 70 laddus are being left out in the books bag. Now this 70 laddus is being consumed by D. And what is the time taken by D? So 70 upon 3. So 70 upon 3 will be the answer. That is 23 1 by 3 days. That is 23 1 by 3 days. Fine. So he will be taking 23 1 by 3 days. The remaining laddu will be consumed by D in 23 1 by 3 days. Is it clear? Is it clear? Sir, we were having B and P. we were having B and P. The efficiency of P was more, hence it took less time. P was converting the entire work in 25 days. Q was converting the entire work in 15 days. And we have D who is converting the entire work in 50 days. Taking the LCM as 150, considering the total work as 150 laddus. They consume 16 laddus a day. That means in 5 days they will be consumed 80 laddus. So out of 150 is 80 laddus consumed. That means 70 laddus is being left out. And this 70 laddus is being consumed by D in 70 by 3 days. Clear? So I am uploading this file. Similarly, you can be doing this. Now these questions can be easy. These questions are easy. So I am putting this 3 questions as homework. So this was done. So we have 3 DIs today. Fine. So 3 DIs were there. So all the DIs were converted. So we have DIs on time and work. We have DI on percentage. We have DI on average. So meet you on Wednesday. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.